Hello, everybody. This is Thinzar, and thank you for allowing me to share my background aspiration with you. Now, I would like to transition to the main presentation where I will explore a topic that plays crucial for our industry future. My presentation will be structured as follows. First, introducing and I will define sustainable development means in the context of tourism and hospitality. Then I will explain the three pillars of sustainability and how they apply to our industry. Next, I will present competing examples for successful sustainable tourism initiatives. I will also address the challenges of barriers we face implementing sustainable practices. Finally, I will conclude with my assessment of whether sustainable development is truly applicable to our industry. Tourism and hospitality are among the most dynamic and improving industry in the world, yet their rapid growth has raised critical concerns, environmental degradations, cultural erosions, and uneven economic benefits. They challenge approach to us. Can our industry grow without compromising the future? Today, I will explore the concept of sustainable development and assess its applicability to tourism and hospitality. We will look at what sustainability truly means, how it is being implemented across the globe, and why it matters more than ever, not only for our planet, but also for long-term success of our business and communities. So, what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is defined by United Nations as development that meet the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In the tourism and hospitality context, this means creating travel experiences and hospitality services that are economically viable, environmentally responsible, and socially equitable. The concern emerged from growing awareness that traditional tourism development often lead to environmental degradations, cultural commodifications, and economic inequality. Sustainable development in our industry seeks to address the issue while still providing memorable experiences for travelers and economic opportunity for destinations. Sustainable development in tourism and hospitality rests on three interconnected pillars, such as environmental, social, and economic pillars. Firstly, I would like to describe what is environmental pillars. So, environmental pillars focus on minimizing negative impacts on natural resources, wildlife, and ecosystems. These include practices like reducing carbon emissions, conserving water, minimizing waste, and protecting biodiversity. Next one is social pillars. So that pillar emphasizes respect for local communities, preserving of cultural heritage, and ensuring that local benefits local people that tourism benefits local people rather than displacing them. This involves employment practice, cultural sensitivity, and community participations in tourism planning. So finally, the economic pillars that ensure that tourism generate long-term economic benefits for destination while being financially sustainable for businesses. This includes supporting local economies, creating stable employment, and ensure that tourism revenue contribute to community development. So let me share some concrete example of each pillar. First one, I would like to share the example of environmental sustainability in our industry. The Stonyver Resort in the Maldives and Thailand have implemented comprehensive sustainability programs, including solar power, waste management systems that eliminate single-use plastic, and organic gardens that supply their restaurants. They've achieved carbon neutrality and actually removed more carbon from the atmosphere than they produce. And also, in Costa Rica, the country has positioned itself as a leader in sustainable tourism by protecting over 25% of its lands as national parks and reserves. In addition, hotels like Arundel have integrated seamlessly into the nature environment using renewable energy and implementing strict waste management protocols while providing luxury experiences. These examples demonstrate that environmental sustainability isn't just about being less harmful, it's about creating positive environmental impact while maintaining high service standards. However, social sustainability is equally important and can be incredibly powerful when implemented thoughtfully. In Peru, the Inca hotels work closely with local communities to preserve traditional cultures while providing economic opportunities. They employ local artisans, source materials locally, and offer cultural experiences that are authentic and respectful rather than exploitative. The charming folk ladies programs in Bangladesh, while not specifically tourism-focused, demonstrate how sustainable business model can empower local communities. Similarly, community-based tourism initiatives in places like Nepal and Kenya ensure that tourism revenue directly benefits for local families and support their traditional way of life. In my own country, Myanmar, I've seen how responsible tourism can help preserve our traditional craft and cultural practice while providing income for rural communities. When tourism is developed with communities' input and benefit sharing, it becomes a tool for culture preservation rather than cultural erosions. Moreover, economic sustainability requires businesses to be profitable while contributing to broader economic development. The Fairmont hotels and resorts chains have demonstrated this through their comprehensive sustainability program. They've reduced operating costs through energy and water conservation while attracting environmentally conscious travelers who are willing to pay premium prices for sustainable experiences. New Zealand's approach to sustainable tourism marketing has created a premium brand that attracts high-value, low-impact visitors. Their 100% pure New Zealand campaign emphasizes environmental protections and cultural respect, allowing them to charge higher price while limiting visitor number to sustainable levels. Also, in Bhutan, the government's policy of high-value low-impact tourism, charging a daily fee for visitors, ensure that tourism generates significant revenue while limiting environmental and cultural impacts. This model shows how economic sustainability can be achieved through quality rather than quantity. Despite these success stories, implementing sustainable development in tourism and hospitality faced significant challenges. Based on my citations, the initial investment cost for sustainable technology and practice can be substantial, and the return on investment may not be immediately apparent. This is particularly challenging for small businesses and destinations with limited resources. Customer behavior also presents challenges. While many travelers express concern about sustainability, their booking decisions often prioritize price and convenience over environmental and social considerations. This creates a gap between stated preferences and actual behaviors. Additionally, the lack of standardized sustainability certifications and the prevalence of greenwashing, where businesses make misleading claims about their environmental practices, can confuse customers and undermine genuine sustainability efforts. However, these challenges are not overwhelming. Technology is making sustainable practices more accessible and cost-effective. Solar power, energy efficient systems, and waste management technology are becoming more affordable and easier to implement. Furthermore, government policy and incentives can also drive sustainable development. Countries like Denmark and Germany have used tax incentives and regulations to encourage sustainable tourism practice. International organizations like the UN World Tourism Organization are developing frameworks and certification systems to support sustainable tourism development. Another key factor is to industry collaborations. For example, when hotels, airlines, tour operators, and destinations work together, they can achieve greater impact and share the cost of sustainable development initiatives. The business case for sustainable development in tourism and hospitality is becoming increasingly compelling. Sustainable practices often lead to cost saving through reduced energy and water conservation, weight reducing, and improved operational efficiencies. The Marriott International Sustainability Program has saved the company over $100,000 million annually through energy and water conservation alone. Sustainable tourism also attracts a growing segment of environmental and socially conscious travelers who are willing to pay premium price for responsible experiences. This demographic tends to be more educated, have higher disposable income, and be more loyal to brands that align with their values. Furthermore, sustainable practices help businesses prepare for future regulations and resource scarcity. As government implement stricter environmental standards and resources become more expensive, sustainable business will have a competitive advantage. Looking at our region, Southeast Asia offers an excellent example of sustainable tourism development. In Thailand, community-based tourism initiatives have created economic opportunities for rural communities while preserving traditional cultures. The homestay programs in northern Thailand allow visitors to experience authentic local life while directly benefiting local families. Singapore's approach to sustainable urban tourism demonstrates how even higher developed destinations can implement comprehensive sustainability programs. Their green building standard, efficient public transportation, and urban planning that integrate nature with development serve as model for other cities. Indonesia effort to develop sustainable tourism in response to over-tourism in places like Bali show how destinations can use sustainability as a tool for managing tourism impact while maintaining economic benefits. Additionally, technology is playing an increasingly important role in making sustainable tourism more feasible and effective. Mobile apps help travelers make sustainable choices by providing information about eco-friendly accommodations, local businesses, and in acti- acti- low impact activities. Blockchain technology is being used to create transparent supply chains and verify sustainability claims. And also, smart bidding technology allows hotels to monitor and optimize energy and water usage in real time. Artificial intelligence has predicted demand and optimized operations to reduce waste. These technology innovations are making sustainable practices more accessible to businesses of all sizes. Moreover, the rise of the sharing economy and digital platforms has also created new opportunities for sustainable tourism by enabling more efficient use of resources and supporting local businesses. Looking ahead, several trends suggest that sustainable development will become even more important in tourism and hospitality. Climate change is already affecting tourism patterns and destinations, making adaptation and mitigation strategies essential for long-term business viability. The growing awareness of social justice is driving demand for tourism that benefit local communities and preserve cultural heritage. Generation Z and millennial travelers, who will dominate the market in coming decades, consistently prioritize sustainability in their travel decisions. The COVID-19 pandemic has also accelerated interest in sustainable tourism by highlighting the importance of resilient, locally focused tourism models and the need for tourism that doesn't overwhelm local healthcare systems or communities. In conclusion, sustainable development is not applicable to our industry. It's essential for its long-term viability. The example I've shared demonstrate that sustainable practices can be successfully implemented across different types of tourism businesses and destinations while maintaining profitability and service quality. However, successful implementation requires commitment, investment, and collaboration among all stakeholders. It also requires moving beyond superficial green marketing to genuine integrations of sustainability principles into core business operations. The tourism and hospitality industry has a unique opportunity to lead by example in sustainable development because of its global reach, economic importance, and direct connection to nature and cultural resources that must be preserved for future generations. I believe as future hospitality professionals, we have the opportunities and responsibility to shape an industry that contribute positively to the world. Sustainable development provides a framework for creating tourism experiences that are economically viable, environmentally responsible, and socially equitable. The question isn't whether we can afford to implement sustainable practices, it's whether we can afford not to. The long-term success of our industry depends on our ability to operate in harmony with the nature and cultural resources that made tourism possible in the first place. Finally, these are all of my references regarding to all of my site. So thank you for giving your time and thank you for your attention.